All right, Maria, thank you. New at noon, an update to a deadly fire in Winston-Salem. The fire department telling WXII a child died when a Christmas tree caught fire. This is video from the scene on Fanning Point Lane last night. Authorities say someone with a lighter got too close to that tree. The home was fully engulfed when first responders arrived, and the fire department says a family of 3 was inside the home at the time. Officials have not released the age or name of the child who died. Another was seriously injured. The department says this fire was accidental. A Mount Airy man is behind bars today for attempted murder. Police were called to a hospital on Monday where a woman was being treated for a gunshot wound. Police say she had been shot in her face. Officers arrested Corey Kane the next day. He is now in jail without bond. Also new at noon, a murder suspect turning himself into Winston-Salem police. Police say Jerry Caudle turned himself in today. He was wanted for the death of Zachary Voshel-New, who was reported missing on October 23rd. Investigators learned he was killed on September 17th. Police put warrants out for Caudle, and he is charged now with murder. That brings the number of homicides in Winston-Salem to 47 this year. The city has seen an increase in homicides this year. There are now 12 more than in 2022. We asked Winston-Salem Police Chief William Penn about the increase yesterday, and he said he works with his staff on a daily basis to figure out what they can do to prevent violent crime in the area, but he also encourages the community to help.
Can we do more text a tip when we know something's going on? Can we do more with seeking mental health or talking to someone to seek mental health help? What can we do to make our community better? And that's how I'm hoping we end the year and start the year. Let's do more. Let's do better. Everyone.
And Greensboro also seeing homicide numbers increase at 69 for the year so far. High Point police have had 2 less homicides this year than last year. And police in Greensboro are looking for a suspect who vandalized a prominent Jewish monument during Hanukkah. This happened Friday at the Women's Holocaust Memorial in LeBauer Park. The Women of the Shoah is a nonprofit that made this sculpture, which was unveiled back in April of this year. This is footage of the sculptor making that clay model of what would later become the 7-foot-tall bronze monument. The sculptor says it's heartbreaking and that it shook a lot of people.
What it says to me is that we need education, that these kind of crimes happen when people aren't educated and when we as a community don't say, no, this is not how we have public discourse. So I'm really a firm believer of that, what Elie Wiesel said, the opposite of love isn't hate, but indifference.
And crews were able to remove the swastika, which was drawn inside the Star of David on the base of that memorial.
Those 14 additional strikes were determined by the Independent Chain of Command Review Board that they were not justified.
Police Chief Johnny Jennings, he's ordering an officer to undergo more training in addition to a suspension after a brutal arrest from last month. It took 32 seconds to go from words during that arrest to a scuffle. In new eyewitness video, you can see the subject hit the officer, and in return, that officer punches her in the face, knocking her to the ground. CMPD's chief says the other officer should have stopped after that 3rd strike when the subject's hands went behind her back, but the officer continued with 14 more strikes. The 2 people being arrested say they plan to sue the department. The Asheboro Fire Department spent last night fighting flames. This was at an empty duplex on South Church Street. They say the fire was brought under control in about 10 minutes. No injuries were reported.